Since the housing market crashed, we've heard about how many people are underwater in their homes. But now, a new report is showing more and more Americans are deciding to own their homes free and clear. Is this a new trend in the American dream? And here with us today with some answers is author and lawyer Shari Olefson. Thank you, as always, for being here.
Good morning, John.
Boy, this is an interesting topic. Is paying off your mortgage and owning your home free and clear a good idea?
It's a great discussion to have, something that's great to consider. Everyone's financial situation is different, as we've said before, but there are pros and cons that everyone really should consider. So among the categories for the pros are, for example, the fact that paying off your home will give you peace of mind. We were just talking about how those financial things keep you awake at night. You'll have the security of knowing that you'll always have a roof over your head. If you're sick, you lose your job, whatever. Also, you won't be wasting money on interest. And last, it provides you with some flexibility. So if you want to try out a new career or make some other kind of a move, you know you don't have that big mortgage payment holding you back. On the other hand, there are some cons, and some of those include the tax breaks that you will not be getting. The biggest, for example, is the mortgage interest deduction, which is really important for a lot of Americans. And the more income you make, the bigger difference those tax breaks make. You had mentioned before that the lower interest rates, you will not be taking advantage now, but the real advantage of those low rates is if you can invest that same money and make more than you're paying even at those low rates. Another thing is you may be paying debts that have a higher interest rate, so it may make sense to pay those down before you pay your home mortgage. And last but not least, you don't want to take all your eggs and put them in that home mortgage basket. But at the end of the day, over 20 million people in America now own their homes free and clear. So clearly, the pros are outweighing the cons for a lot of people.
All right, and it's not just the rich who can afford to throw a couple of $1 million down on a new mansion and pay it off free and clear. So what's driving the desire and the ability to not have a home mortgage?
Well, according to this new study, there are 3 factors that really impact that. The first is the home value. So in areas where home values, for example, are under $100,000, we may see sometimes as many as 50% of people owning their home free and clear versus, $350,000 to $400,000 price ranges where maybe less than 10% own their homes free and clear just because it's too expensive to end up paying them off. The other big factor is borrower age. Folks in that 65 to 85% age bracket, almost 40% of those people own their homes free and clear, in part because they've had longer to pay down the mortgages, longer to save up a mortgage payment, but also because this is a priority to them. It's something that they've always valued, owning their home free and clear. And last is credit score. We see folks in that range from an 800 to 900 score. As many as 45% of those people own their homes free and clear.
Excellent. Well, this last question, we need to answer it quickly because we have to go. But if you want to own your home free and clear, what do you do?
Lots of things you can do. First and foremost is don't think little amounts don't add up. Anything that you can pay towards that mortgage, you should do. Always mark it that it's a prepayment so the bank knows how to apply it. You can make an extra payment a year, make your payments twice a month instead of once a month, and also take advantage of the lower rates now to refinance into a lower interest rate or a shorter amortization period.
You get it done.
Right, exactly. Anything you can save to apply to your mortgage is a good idea.
Great advice as always, Shari. Thank you. We'll see you next time around.
You got it.
Let's send it back to the anchor desk.